So the 2019 Samsung Galaxy Tab A, or the Tab A 10.1 inches. Today is my 1 year later update. Let's see what I got. Now, I've already made quite a few videos about this tablet, so we're going to keep this video short. And if you want to get a lot more details about the tablet itself, make sure to hit the links that I'm going to put in the description there. They should take you to the full review, the unboxing, the versus videos, and all that good stuff. And those should have a lot more details for you if you're in the market for this tablet. All right, so let's talk about why you want to get this tablet. So why do you want to get? Maybe the price. So let's talk price. With the holidays coming up and Black Friday, I anticipate that the price here is really gonna shrink. As of right now, I've seen it anywhere from 140 bucks to 160, and who knows where it's gonna get on Black Friday. Maybe 100 bucks. So I would say keep an eye out for it. The next thing to talk about here would be performance, of course. And before we jump into that, if you're new to the channel, welcome, of course. Please take just 1 second to hit both the like and the subscribe button there. Or if you've been here before and you just haven't gotten a chance to subscribe just yet, please take 1 second, hit both the like and the subscribe button there. That's one of the best way to push this channel to go forward, and I truly appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and talk performance. And obviously that means specs also, right? This is the base model. It's rocking a 2 gigs of RAM coupled with that Exynos chipset. And all this means is that this is a budget tablet, right? And it's been running pretty smoothly from the beginning. Now, I've used it for over a year. I've seen performance decrease a little bit or get affected a little bit over time, but it's still kind of a snappy tablet, especially when it comes down to very simple tasks, because that is essentially what it was built for, right? You have One UI sitting on Android 10 in my unit. Originally was sitting on Android 9, but of course it is upgradable to Android 10. Light work, very light multitasking, internet browsing or watching movies is just great here. With that being said, of course, I've noticed that over the past few months, it takes a tiny bit longer than before, than when it was new. It takes a tiny bit longer to load apps, but not so long so that it actually annoys you. I can tell there's a slight difference there, right? But then again, I personally think that it's normal, especially given the age, right? It's over a year old. So you do kind of expect some noticeable bit of lag. It's been fantastic for entertainment, especially when grabbing it for movies on the go. That 10.1 inch display with a resolution of 1920 by 1200 looks pretty nice. The screen is laminated with a 16 by 10 aspect ratio, which is just perfect for movies. The audio coming out of it is not bad either, but it's not that loud, right? So both speakers also are on one side only. So as far as user experience, if you have your hand on that one side where the speakers are, you will cover the audio. But just to keep it simple, I would just get myself some headphones and just use this thing with headphones. You get 32 gigs of base storage, expandable at up to 512 gigabytes using a micro SD card. And one thing that I want to add here, which is a good thing, is the fact that you are able to move your apps to your SD card on this tablet. Unlike in the new one, the new Tab A7, you can't move your apps to the micro SD card. So that's a great thing going for this tablet. By the way, if you get a higher base storage, it will actually afford you a higher RAM also at 3 gigs. So if you get 64 gigs of internal storage or 128 gigs of internal storage, you are looking at 3 gigs of RAM as opposed to 2 gigs like I have here in the 32 gigs model. The battery has been decent, not a very large battery to begin with, but it's not too small either, right? And given the type of display that you get really with this tablet, you can expect kind of a nice battery life. It will depend on your type of usage, of course, meaning a light user might just meet that 12-13 hours mark, whereas a heavy user might not. And of course, because of the age that I have on this one, which is over a year old, I'm seeing much less than that 12 or 13 hours battery life. All right, so let's go ahead and talk camera. So as far as camera goes, it's been pretty decent, right? So you can shoot 1080p at 30 frames per second on that 8 megapixel camera on the back there. The front camera is not bad either. You can do Zoom calls and still be able to see people clearly here. As far as gaming goes, you may know this already, it's not necessarily a gaming tablet, but the games that had been playing well at the beginning when I got this tablet are still playing pretty well. Call of Duty, for example, is still playing pretty well, but Fortnite is still no go here. For the design, as you can see here, it's a budget tablet, but it's built so beautifully. It's not even built like a budget tablet. It's pretty sleek and stylish. It's super thin and it's light. So it's really a great tablet for on-the-go type of moments. And to those people still wondering if you could use the S Pen here, no, you cannot. The answer is still no, it does not support the Samsung S Pen, but it is compatible with a capacitive pen. So in summary, what I'm going to say is that it has slowed down a little, nothing drastic from day one to today, right? So battery obviously definitely slowed down, and performance has been affected. Like I said, now I'm seeing a lot more of the lags compared to when I first bought it. A little bit more of the stutter than compared to when I first bought it. But as far as just doing things for entertainment, whether you're just watching movies or running games and just doing some very light work, it still performs pretty well. It still performs in a decent way, right? Now, assuming you're buying this new, obviously your user experience would be different compared to mine because you'll be dealing with a new tablet. So you would have the performance that I had about a year ago. So that would be if you're buying it new. But if you're buying it used, you may be experiencing the same stuff that I'm experiencing. And in that case, what I would advise you to do is just go for it brand new. With Black Friday coming up, you are likely to grab this thing for really low price, so keep your eyes out for this if that's what you're looking for. But anyways, I hope this was informative. Of course, please don't forget to like, comment. I'm going to catch you in that comment section. Subscribe, of course, as always, and I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And up until then, stay safe out there.